Hello friends, welcome on 100 on 100 in Eco platform. This is the next session of preparation of prelim series for standard 10th and 12th ICSE and ISC. Before I get started, remember to share, subscribe and like to my videos and channel and you can excel in economics, right? This session for standard 10th, topic elasticity of demand. Well, it is unlikely that a 5-mark question can come from this chapter, but if at all it comes, they may ask you discuss the various degrees of elasticity of demand, and you will have to explain all the 5 categories that fall under various degrees of elasticity, which is nothing but perfectly elastic, perfectly inelastic, elastic, inelastic, and unit elastic. Now, with every category, the following things that you need to explain. First, the definition. Second, the diagram, properly well-labeled diagram. Third, explanation of the diagram. Fourth, the value of ED. And the fifth point that you need to explain is any example with it that falls under that category of elasticity. Let's take up one example that we can discuss. Unit elastic demand. So you will give the perfect definition. Unit elastic demand is the demand wherein the elasticity of demand is unity. When percentage change in the quantity demanded equals percentage change in price, we say that it's a unit elastic demand. And it is depicted by a rectangular hyperbola, which is a curve sloping downward, and it is called a rectangular hyperbola because all the rectangles are equal in size which are drawn from any point along the curve. Further, you can explain that these are the points and the rectangle formed by joining the points along the x and y axis are equal. And you can also mention that it's very unlikely to see a real life example because it's a more or less a theoretical concept. This is what you can explain if there are no examples. Well, this was all about the 5-marker. If at all it's not a 5-marker, probably if it's a 2-marker, they can ask you factors influencing elasticity of demand. Students get it very clear that factors influencing demand are different from factors influencing elasticity of demand. Factors influencing elasticity of demand are very well discussed by the end of the chapter. Please read through the chapter very carefully. It's given there right at the end of the chapter. But just to revise, nature of the commodity, availability of substitutes, habits, proportion of expenditure, time period are some of the factors that influence elasticity of demand and not demand. Alright, so see you in the next session. All the best.